Welcome back, everyone. It's been a little while since I've last uploaded, but I might not be back, but I had to make a video on this. So this is Living Waters, What Happened to Mr. Beast's Faith. So I know what you're thinking. This is a very different video from what I normally do, but I saw this and I just had to react to it. A little background: I'm an atheist who goes to Catholic school, so it's pretty interesting. I'm around a lot of religious topics pretty frequently. But I saw this and it just made me cringe so hard I had to make a video about it. So let's get into it.
This is $500,000 in cash, and whichever one of them I tag last keeps it.
Mr. Beast spends $4 million a month making YouTube videos
Yeah,
across
that's true.
all of his channels. And how do we know that?
I showed them my finances.
Highest paid YouTuber in history is Mr. Beast.
With 88 million subscribers, Mr. Beast brought in 50.
I'm not sure why they talk about his money so much in this video. I think everyone knows that he's money, but I feel like they're trying to point out that he somehow deserves to give back to the Christian community, which they explain a bit more later, but it's just weird that they make it seem like he owes them something.
$4 million last year.
You heard of Mr. Beast?
I have.
He has. I've never listened.
You have?
Yes, he's really nice.
He's like the most popular YouTuber.
Super interesting.
You watch Mr. Beast?
Yes.
You like him?
Yeah, I think it's super cool.
What do you know about his background?
I do not know anything about his background.
Do you?
I don't.
Imagine you're on the grind, bro.
He asks these questions like they should know about his background, but I don't know a lot of background about a lot of YouTubers I watch. Like, I don't really follow that closely. I don't see what they're trying to do there.
You're at like
Yeah, I know, well,
100 mil, about to pass PewDiePie. You fall in love and
it's just like all of a sudden I lose interest.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You just can't make eye contact, dude.
with any girls.
No, just don't do it. Don't
keep a Bible in between us.
Are you saving yourself for marriage?
Are you?
That's such a pointed question. And to get out of this, Mr. Beast need only say, yes, I am. It made me wonder if he has some sort of knowledge of what the Bible actually says about sex before marriage.
It's just, like, I don't understand these points. He's trying to argue that it's like some horrible thing, but he's just talking about sex before marriage, and he's fine with it. That's his own personal view.
Do not be deceived. Neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor homosexuals will inherit the kingdom of
Homosexuals, really, they're fine. Get off your high horse. They're fine. Don't worry about them.
God. But he evades a clearly uncomfortable topic by throwing it back at Logan Paul.
I mean, Logan Paul, that's like, what he's trying to do is ask him uncomfortable questions. That's the point. It's a podcast, an interview. You want to get views, you want to get clicks, you want to ask him uncomfortable questions. And so that kind of question is expected. Mr. Beast Jimmy didn't want to answer it, so he just threw it back at him. And it's like, that's a fine answer to the question. I don't know.
Are you?
No,
Nice.
absolutely. I love this. Absolutely not.
But then he digs the hole a little deeper by making another indirect
Hole? Really? Yeah, I think it's less of a hole. I think it's just his own stance, but whatever.
reference to God.
I'm not religious. Yeah.
Did you hear that? Yeah, just a small reference to God. I'm not religious. Yeah, just a small reference. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So are you saving yourself for marriage?
I'm not religious.
At all?
No, I'm not.
And why won't Logan Paul let up on the subject? It may be because a year or so earlier he had a celebrity pastor on his show. That pastor has since been removed from his position because of adultery, so I won't show his face.
So Logan Paul had a pastor, and that's why on his show, like once, and then he got removed for being an idolater. So now he's asking Jimmy these questions. Like, I don't know. It just with weird dots they're connecting. But I mean, being interested about someone's what they believe. That's just the. I mean, I'm curious about what people believe. I want to know what they believe and why. So I don't understand why he needs his background for it.
But I want you to hear what he said about there being no evidence for the existence of God, which sadly left Logan in a confused state.
I do believe in a creator. I don't know what his role is in our day-to-day lives. I think there's some sort of unimaginable thing that made us in this universe and everything around us. But like I said, I don't know if he's as active as Faith would tell you. because I'm confused. Because I was raised Christian, by the way. I'm forgetting to mention, like, I did PSR, I did church. I think the universally accepted definition of good is, like, right and wrong.
There's not enough proof in the world for me to prove to somebody God is real.
So are you saving yourself for marriage?
Not
I mean, I really like Logan Paul's points there. I feel like that makes a lot of sense to me. I don't personally think there's a creator, but fair point. It's very possible there is something. If you don't have evidence, no one has evidence. Just not a thing we can have.
religious.
At all?
No, I'm not.
What about that Jesus?
After seeing this clip and hearing that Mr. Beast had been brought up in North Carolina, part of the Bible Belt, I had a hunch. I wondered if he'd had some sort of Christian background. It turned out my hunch was correct. Mr. Beast had attended the Greenville Christian Academy. Because he clearly had fallen away from whatever faith he had, the name of Jesus now makes him feel a little uncomfortable.
What about that Jesus?
I mean, I don't think it's him being uncomfortable. I think it's being surprised that Logan Paul is asking the same question twice. Because Jesus is God, according to Catholicism. So why should he ask the same question twice? Do you believe in God? No. Do you believe in Jesus? Well, then no, obviously.
It tends to do that when it's spoken in truth. Did you know that the name of Jesus is the only name in human history that's ever been used as a cuss word?
Okay, I don't think only human name that's been used as a cuss word. I mean, I think there's a lot of human names out there, and I'm sure some of them have been used as cuss words. But I can think like saying dick. Like I feel like saying dick is a thing people will do, and dick is somebody's name. So I don't think this is actually accurate.
As a substitute for human excrement.
According to Chandler, what phenomenon scares the bejesus out of him?
In Martin Scorsese's Wolf of Wall Street, the name of God and Jesus is used as a cuss word about 70 times. Why is the name of Jesus so despised? He told us in John 7 verse 7. The world cannot hate you, but it hates me because I testify of it that its works are evil.
What about that Jesus?
No.
You say no.
Yeah, like,
Are you atheist?
You just asked the same question different ways. The answer's the same.
Atheist or agnostic?
Agnostic. Like, I mean...
Yeah,
the
agnostic.
the
That's.
universe is
I would say I'm
complex. Like,
atheist
it's
just
hard.
because I don't want to be. Because I know people. When people hear agnostic, they think you're on the fence about Christianity. But I'm not on the fence about Christianity. I'm on the fence about whether something exists. So I'm not. I think I say atheist because it's a more clear picture and what represents me better to what other people.
Hard to believe someone didn't do it, but like...
It certainly is complex.
This clip goes on for like 10 seconds. I've been showing just complex things.
Do you believe in
and
a
I-
creator
I'm
or
gonna
some
start
sort
on
of
that.
being?
But
A
it's just like
deity,
hard
perhaps?
to tell. I mean, there's a lot out there, you know.
He doesn't have proof to push him in either direction or another.
Hey,
but he
no,
doesn't have
by the way, I get it. Same page as you.
Atheist or agnostic?
Agnostic.
An agnostic is someone who thinks they don't have knowledge that God exists. What knowledge is there that we can have that God exists?
You don't have any.
You mean it's like just a blind faith?
Yeah. Blind
When
faith.
you look at a
Blind
painting,
faith.
is there evidence there was a painter? Or is it just blind faith?
There's evidence.
What's the evidence?
There's a painting.
Yeah, the painting didn't paint itself. You couldn't want better evidence there was a painter than to have the painting. Design is the
Here's the problem. The Earth isn't. They're saying that because paintings have a painter, the Earth, there must be a God who made the Earth. But the Earth isn't necessarily a painting. It's not a connection you can make without assuming something's first, like Earth is a painting. This is where I'll leave you guys. There's more to the video. Link will be in the description if you want to check it out. But the rest of the video is him not talking about Mr. Beast at all, and I don't want to make this video too long. So that'll be it for now. See you guys later.